Hi, second graders. We are going to go through one of my poems right now. We're going to go through the first, I've already done the first step. I've already drafted it. I have written my poem in my Skinny Blue book. You're going to help me right now to revise it. That's changing words, adding ideas, taking out ideas. Revising is also the time if you wanted to add onomatopoeia or a comparison of any sort. That's the time to do it if you don't already have it. And then, so we're going to do that in blue. Then we're going to do some editing in red. You do not have to use blue and red. It depends on what you have at home. But that's what we would normally use at school. And I've written my poem in black. You can see that already. And then our last step is to publish it. And so first, we're just going to work on revising and editing. And then we'll get to the last things in a minute. So I have to turn you this way because it's hard for me to write on the other side. And I'm going to adjust my camera. There. So my poem is My Yellow Blanket. And it starts, my yellow blanket is soft, feathery cotton. I think I want to add the word special in here. So I'm doing it in blue. There. I did a little caret and added it. This is revising that we're doing right now. My special yellow blanket is soft, feathery cotton. Putting in some commas too, if that helps. I love to hold it in my hands. The yellow, silky ribbon binding gets cold when my dad shakes it out on the front porch on a freezing. I'm going to add the word freezing here. There. On a freezing winter night. When I crawl in bed, I don't like crawl, I'm going to change that to slip, and then I'm going to make this into, when I slip into bed, I feel the chill on my fingers, and I love it. My blanket helps me relax and sleep. It gives me peace and comfort. So what step did I just do? Right, I did revising. I added some things. Changed some words. Now we are going to move to editing. And editing is when we check our spelling. We put in line breaks. We add capitals where maybe we want them. That kind of thing. And so I'm switching to my red pen. And I know I want to start my poem with a capital letter. So I'm going to start with my right here. My special yellow blanket is soft, feathery cotton. Alrighty. I'm going to put a line break right here. My soft yellow blanket, and then I'm going to put a capital for my next letter because that's starting the next line. You can do that, but you don't have to do that. My special yellow blanket is soft, feathery cotton. Oh, that is a perfect place for a line break. I love to hold it in my hands. Another good place for a line break. The yellow, oh, I know that's not spelled right. I'm going to put a W at the end there. The yellow, silky. Now you are probably going to need some of your spelling dictionary for this, but that's okay. I know you don't want to have me take time looking in the spelling dictionary. The yellow, silky, comma after yellow. The yellow, silky ribbon binding. Silky ribbon binding. I think I'm going to put a line break there. Capital G. Gets cold when my dad gets cold. I'm going to put one right there. And then a capital W. When my dad shakes it out, line break, capital O, on the front porch, on a winter night, on a freezing winter night. Another line break, capital W. When I slip into bed, line break, I feel the chill. That's a 2 L's on chill, and then another line break. Oh, I feel the chill on my fingers. So when I slip into bed, that makes sense. I feel the chill on my fingers. 2 lines, or when I slip into bed, I feel the chill on my fingers. I think I like it the little bit longer way. So I'm going to put a line break after fingers. And I'm going to put an E in there so I spell fingers right. So when I crawl into bed, when I slip into bed, I feel the chill on my fingers. And I love it. I'm going to get rid of and, take out that word, and I've already got a capital. When I slip into bed, I feel the chill on my fingers. I love it. I like that. Then a capital M for the beginning of the next line. My blanket helps me relax. Should I put one there? Or my blanket helps me relax and sleep. I think I'm going to do it after sleep. So, I feel the chill on my fingers. I love it. My blanket helps me relax and sleep. It gives me peace and comfort. Good, I'm going to put a capital I right there. So that is what a revised and edited poem looks like. And then your next step is to go with your grown-up to the computer and find your page in the class poem book. It is called, let me see, I can't see it. If I can shrink my screen here for a second, let's see. It is called the 2020 Second Grade Poem Book, and it is the first thing in the Google assignment. And on the very first page of that is 4 poems that I have published, that I wrote and that I drafted, revised, and edited, and then I typed them in. I published them by typing them in. I have 4 on that page, and it was a little bit tricky to get all 4 to fit. You'll see how I did it. You can use different fonts, different sizes. Don't use different colors, just use black. That's the easiest to read. But what I'm going to ask you is when your grown-up is typing in your poem or poems, depending on how many you want to put on, that they all have to fit on one page. Make sure that your poems fit on one page. And I'm asking that you and your grown-up take your your drafted, revised, and edited poem to the computer, and as they're typing it, you're reading it and helping them, saying, oh, that's where I want a line break, and that should be a capital T, or whatever. They can do the typing, but I want you to be there to help them make it look just the way you want it to look. I kind of messed with mine a little bit when I was typing it. I changed a couple of the things from how I had edited it. So you can do that. I want you there when your grown-up types, and it needs to all fit on your one page. So my poems are on the very first page of the book, and then there's Brody's, because he has a whole page, and then Annika has a whole page. So everyone is going to type their poems onto their page. If you need to make your font smaller so it all fits, great. Whatever you guys need to do is fine. And the other thing is, the reason I'm having you do this is I am super excited to have all of your poems in one book. And so once everybody gets their poems typed in, by the end of this week, you can print out that book, staple it together, and you are going to have poems from all of the special people who were in this class with you this year. And I cannot wait to print mine out. So work on your poems really hard, make them great, get them in the book, and then everyone in our class can have the same poem book with poems from everybody. So I'm super excited about that, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. So thanks so much. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will help you out. See you soon. Bye.